In the last class, we have discussed criminal conspiracy, and in this class, we are going to discuss unlawful assembly. How many persons are essential to commit such offense of unlawful assembly, and we are also going to discuss affray and riot. Offense against public tranquility. Indian Penal Code 1860. Unlawful assembly. Section 141. An assembly of 5 or more persons is designated an unlawful assembly if the common object of the persons composing that assembly is to show the criminal force, the central or state government or parliament or the legislature of the state or any public servant, to resist the execution of any law, to commit any mischief or criminal trespass, to obtain possession of others' property or deprive him from enjoyment of such property, to compel any person to do illegal act. Section 149 says every member of unlawful assembly guilty of offence committed in prosecution of common object. This section has 2 parts. Part 1 deals with the commission of an offence by a member of an unlawful assembly in possession of the common object, and Part 2 deals with the liability of the members of the unlawful assembly who knew that an offence was likely to be committed in prosecution of the object for which they had assembled. Section 142 and 143. Being member of unlawful assembly. Whoever, being aware of facts which render any unlawful assembly, intentionally joins that assembly or continues in it, is a member of such assembly. He is liable under section 142 if he joins in such assembly, and the punishment is in section 143. The person who has committed such type of offence is punished with imprisonment which may extend to 6 months or fine or both. Section 144. Joining unlawful assembly armed with deadly weapon. Whoever commits such offence with an intention of causing death shall be punished with imprisonment extend to 2 years or fine or both. Section 145 says joining or continuing in unlawful assembly knowing it has been commanded to disperse. Whoever commits such offence shall be punished with imprisonment extend to 2 years or fine or both. Section 150. Hiring of persons to join unlawful assembly. Whoever commits such offence shall be punishable as a member of such unlawful assembly and for any offence which may be committed by any such person in pursuance of such hiring, engagement or employment in the same manner as if he had been a member of such unlawful assembly or himself had committed such offence. Section 151. Knowingly joining or continuing in assembly of 5 or more persons after it had been commanded to disperse. Whoever commits such offence to cause a disturbance, what is the purpose? The purpose is of causing disturbance of the public peace, shall be punished with imprisonment which may extend to 6 months or fine or both. Section 157 says harboring persons hired for an unlawful assembly. Whoever commits such offence shall be punished with imprisonment extend to 6 months or fine or both. Rioting, section 146, and the punishment is in section 147. Whenever force or violence is used by an unlawful assembly or by any member thereof in prosecution of the common object of such assembly, Every member of such assembly is guilty of the offence of rioting, and such person will be imprisonment extend to 2 years or fine or both. Rioting armed with deadly weapon, section 148. Whoever commits such type of offence shall be punished with imprisonment extend to 3 years or fine or both. Section 152. Assaulting or obstructing public servant when suppressing riot. Whoever commits such offence shall be punished with imprisonment which may extend to 3 years or fine or both. Section 153. Wantonly giving provocation with intent to cause riot. By such provocation, if rioting be committed, the offender will be punished with imprisonment extend to 1 year or fine or both, and the offence is not committed, the punishment will extend to 6 months or fine or both. Section 154. Owner or occupier of land on which an unlawful assembly is held. This section punishes an owner of the land upon which an unlawful assembly is held or such riot is committed. It is the duty of the person having an interest in that land or of a person who is the agent or manager of the owner to take all lawful and preventive means to stop it or inform the police at earliest. Section 155. Liability of person for whose benefit riot is committed. This section punishes a person for whose benefit a riot is committed with fine. Similarly, the agent, owner or occupier would be punished if he does not prevent or inform police to prevent the riot. Section 156 says liability of agent, of owner or occupier for whose benefit riot is committed. This section punishes the occupier and the agent for whose benefit riot is committed. Section 159 and 160. Affray. When two or more persons, by fighting in a public place, disturb the public peace, they are said to commit affray, for which the offender will be punished with imprisonment extend to 1 month or fine or both. In fact, the punishment is in section 160 and affray is in section 159. Ending here. Next day we will discuss with another topic of Indian Penal Code. Thank you.